He can't do it all at once.
It just, for some reason, I'm out of practice. That was rough.
All right there, baby.
You would think not. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shaken and Disturbed podcast, season 7, episode 4. We're back from the hiatus. Maybe a little worse for wear. Livers were tested.
Oh, yeah.
Skin was burnt.
Correct.
Trudging was had.
How does one
Through
trudge?
the beach.
To get to the beach. So,
That's accurate.
but all in all, it's a great time with great friends, great food, great house. Like taking his little hat off. But we've made it.
We have.
Unfortunately, to bring all the depression into light, today is the last day of vacation. And we all have to go back to painful reality in the morning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually did log into work late Friday.
You did?
Dug out of some emails. I regretted it.
I have to profess my guilt also.
Yeah? Did you go in?
I did. I had to do my time on Thursday, and then I had to get a bunch of the stuff done for my visa application to get that ball rolling.
I was going to say, you worked for a couple hours on Friday.
Yeah, it was a lot of crap to gather and still not done.
Yeah.
I did not.
So,
Good for you.
got to finish it tomorrow. Well, you were talking earlier about, you have to go back to work tomorrow, but you're not going to know what to do with yourself because you're just overseeing.
Yeah. It's really weird. Like, I'm having, it's a weird summer. Like, vacation was good, but, go back to work, and I'm excited to work and make a paycheck for the summer, but I am not teaching. I'm leading and overseeing, so I just get to sit there and oversee.
I don't know that your body knows how to do that.
It does not. Like, I told Boo, I'm like, it was
it's interesting.
It was 10 o'clock this morning, and I was like, gotta get up. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I got a bunch of stuff to get done, and I've got to get it done early. And then she's like, well, what time are you podcasting? And I'm like, this afternoon or this evening. And she's like, then what are you in such a rush for? It's 10 a.m. And I was like, and then it hit me. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I went, well, we got work tomorrow. She's like, yeah, but you, and I'm like, but I don't have to lesson plan or do any crafts. I was like, oh my God. She's like, what are you going to do with yourself? She's like, I'm like, I don't know. I need to find, all day today, I was like, I need to find a hobby. Like,
wait a minute. For what? A hobby to do at work? What are you talking about?
Reupholstering.
Well,
it's gonna be your hobby.
So July, right? Especially when he's gone, I am going to, because ESY will be over, so I won't even have work.
Are you done with your school?
Like, pretty much. Like, the last class ends June 24th, and then it's just, a bunch of, filler stuff I have to do. I am, what am I going to do with my time?
You don't think the people you'll be overseeing will need you?
ESY is over July 2nd.
What about... Oh, and then that's it. When does school start back up?
August.
So you only have 30 days to deal with?
I know.
Really? You know her better than I do.
I mean...
That's a lot of time.
A lot of time, if we were on vacation...
But to take up a hobby?
Reupholstering?
To do, a project.
You said that again.
A project around the house or something.
Yeah. You're working at it?
You know, you say, stuff enough.
Oh, I already looked up, I've already got my YouTube videos, so I can...
I did it. I've done it.
Because...
You planted the seed.
Especially when he's gone, all day, from AM to PM with nothing.
I'm sure there's a lot of things can be done in the house.
I gotta find projects.
Yeah.
That you'll let me do.
There we go. Key moment there.
All right.
He's gonna come home and that bourbon room's gonna be all changed.
No.
So you're gonna leave her a honey-do list?
No,
Little role reversal.
No, apparently I'm putting
Jobs you're allowed to do.
Apparently,
list.
I'm going to put a chain link fence on the door to the bourbon room, and Pickle's the only one that's going to have the code.
Nah, it's all good. I'm just like
And
it's gonna be hard.
Coda have the code too.
I'll probably take some
Okay,
road
good.
trips. Maybe we'll go to like the mountains and visit my parents.
Well, I know
or
you had
something.
talked about doing that, so
Yeah, find something to do. I'll
Why
lose my
not?
mind.
get the heck out of here.
Is relaxing not on your list of things to
Impossible.
do?
Impossible for an extended amount of time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I get that. Like, I get like being go go go.
Yeah.
You know, married, kids, school. But I fucking know how to relax.
I will be able to like.
We just did that.
Especially like later on, like
No, but-
during my life now, I really take that shit seriously.
Like we got home on Thursday.
Yep.
Had to take Steph to the airport
Friday.
on Friday. That took forever. Then had to go like run some errands with Boo. So yesterday was nice. Went on the boat and didn't do anything.
We had a good time.
Mhm.
And that was my relaxing day. Didn't
You're
worry
allowed
about-
to have more than one.
But sitting at home relaxing feels lazy.
Well, do some mental health, some wellness.
I'm gonna
some
try to get back on.
self-care.
That's what I'm gonna try to do is focus on getting back on track with exercise and
There you go.
making sure my projects. It's all good. But
In my project.
did you enjoy the beach trip?
I did. I really did.
Good.
100% was not long enough.
Not long enough. I hated that I missed the first day because I feel like I missed my vacation. You know, like,
I get with that,
and then
We were hammered by the time you guys got there.
which I felt bad about.
oh yeah, don't.
I did. I did not.
I caught
so.
right up. So that's fine. Caught right up. So our people made sure of that. So,
So we do.
but it was nice. The beach was nice. I had a moment where I laid down on the tarp with Steph,
I saw
and I actually was like, "Oh, I should have done this hours ago." It was so relaxing.
That's
like the
awesome.
warmth of the sun.
Yeah.
and
I'm thinking everyone kind of needed to lay down after the trip to the beach just to get there.
oh, you mean the 2-mile hike through the fucking Sahara?
but not. But does the Sahara have loose, deep,
I'm sure it does.
like engulfing you sand?
Dunes?
Like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
It
That-
might have been. It should have been like quicksand. The way.
Oh my God.
Because Cav and I left, and I was looking just on Google Maps of going, ooh, that's a long ways. That's a long ways from where you park to get to the beach. I'm like, this is a little bit better. I'm like, we're going way down here to go get to the beach. I was like, because that's going to be the shortest walk. I mean, we could have driven another 10 miles
Yeah.
to get closer, but it was like, okay, this is it. And I love Cav. I so love him so much, but he's struggling with some leg issues,
Yeah, his Achilles.
and
I'm sure that sucked for him.
walking to the beach knowing that I'm going to have to go all the way back and get more stuff and bring it again. After the first trip, I was like, this might be where I die.
I felt like this is it for me. Like
I have never had a trek like that to get to the ocean in my life.
on the way from the beach back to the car, I had to stop and hold my back like this.
I mean, I'm telling you, there was
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
was
Like
so
when
mad
the-
at myself. I
when
was like,
when
damn
the
it.
wind picked up, I was waiting for some camels and dudes with turbans to come by. So I was like, what is this? I was like, I've never been to a beach like this before.
Yeah.
But
I didn't feel like the walk from the bridge to where we were was that far. It
But-
wasn't any further than it was last year.
But it was treacherous.
But it was the
It was
type of
treacherous.
sand. That sand was like
Well,
you said, quicksand. Like,
I think because further south of us, like Nags Head area,
no, Nags Head is north of where we
okay,
were.
I guess, well, maybe they're working their way up. They're doing beach restoration projects.
Okay.
So those things we saw, and I said, that's a dredge. It was a dredge. They're dredging sand from so far out, bringing it in or pumping it and reclaiming beach land.
Which I get, yeah.
And that may be why it's like when it dries out, that stuff is just soft. I mean, it's
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because I've never had a problem on any terrain with that wagon. The wheels are made for like the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Not for that kind of beach.
That wagon wouldn't move.
It wouldn't budge.
And
well, the ruts from the vehicles out there did not help any.
And then you are literally, I mean, that bridge, that was to me the hard part. Yes, it was easier to walk on, but I have never been on a beach bridge from the parking lot to the beach that was that long.
It took you 2 miles?
I was like,
how many miles do you think that was? Like,
it had to be at least a half a mile.
A half mile?
Maybe quarter.
You think?
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
It was long.
I mean,
Babe, you couldn't see
it.
Oh my god!
It did ebb and flow in a bad way.
And everybody loaded all of their stuff into my wagon from our car. So I had our cooler and Billy's cooler and all of everybody. Steph's like, just put it in here. We got a wagon. We didn't realize what was going to happen.
Did not know.
So I'm like pulling this wagon, and I'm like, this is a heavy wagon.
It was like trying to pull a mule. Like,
yeah, they did not want to go. It was like, no, I'm staying here.
When we hit that sand, I will say, I peed myself, I think, twice. Because I have never laughed so hard. I was crying because Billy goes, pick it up and carry it like a coffin. So, he's like, that's the point we're at. And we go to pick it up. He falls over into the sand.
And I missed that. I mean,
I was dying.
I mean, we were the entertainment for about 10 minutes.
You guys, because I was up there just trying to get some stuff set up, and you guys were coming, and it got to a point I just looked at Cav. I was like, I should probably go help.
Yeah, we needed
I was like, I wanted to walk down this beach again.
Flagging you down. I was like, Jason's going to see us. He's going to come help.
Our basket fell over, and I just heard, fuck. And I was like, it's okay. It's okay, babe.
Were you talking to yourself? Because you said it.
No. It was Chris, who did not want to be there in the first place.
Oh, no.
Who did show up in his tennis shoes and socks. And
yeah,
full outfit.
I was just like, when I came back to help you guys, I was like, that's an outfit choice.
Well, I mean,
maybe not the right one for the beach, though.
Not that I hadn't seen people wear shoes and socks on the beach, but I thought, okay, he's going to get hot. Like, he's going to have to take them off. Like, it's going to be hot.
When we did finally take them off, they had about 2 pounds of sand.
I would imagine. I would imagine.
I cannot imagine.
I mean, that was a trek. But I know Cav and I sat under that tent for a good 20 minutes when I wasn't trying to actually do some fishing. And he was like, I can't find, because we were like, all these cars are on the beach. And I'm like, that would be great just to bring the truck down here. Mm-hmm. And he went, Lisa, I can't find anything. And then I saw the girl go by in the truck, and I'm like, when she comes back, if I'm paying attention, I'm gonna stop her.
Yeah,
and say,
I did see you.
How do we do this? So I mustered every bit of energy that I had and ran over to her when she came back by.
But you need to say that, because I'm not kidding you. Like, I think that's why they make the beach so horrible. Is they want you to pay to bring your vehicle on. So if they make it a horrible,
brilliant.
It's a gimmick,
right?
Okay. Well, it worked.
Brilliant.
I was like, I said to him, like, we will pay for both vehicles next time to get on that beach. Like, I am not doing that again.
Yeah, that sucked.
It was. I appreciate Cav. He took care of that, but I know it was for selfish reasons for himself, because he did not. But when I brought that truck down there and I started coming around, I knew I cut that turn too tight, and it started digging in, and I was like, crap. I was like, I got to flip it to 4 low here. So I did that and got it over there. And I was like, did your butt pucker? And I was like, no, I just knew that I cut the corner too much and I needed to shift it.
I was a little worried when he walked to the bathroom, because it took him extremely long time.
Well, it's a quarter mile.
And he's walking. I mean, like, I felt his ankles hurt him so bad. His feet. He walked so slow. I was like, I might have to go check on him. He might be like in one of the cars, like
just leaning against it. He could have gotten the Jeep and just sat there.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't even know.
I would say that was definitely a cool experience, having the entire roof off the Jeep and the doors off, and being able to cruise around. I loved it. That was fun.
The first day, like the day after, was the beach the first day we went? No.
Second.
The day you guys were coming in, we had driven all the way back up to the main road that you come in off the mainland in, which is like a 40-minute drive.
Oh, yeah.
the wind was so strong that day. I will fully acknowledge we were freezing, and the wind was going through our ears, and it was actually painful. And we were like, this is so much fun.
All right.
Yeah,
you want to be a Jeep owner? That's what you get.
So we were a little nervous, but the day we went, the day after the beach, we went on when we had to go run errands and pick up more stuff. Gorgeous. And from the rest of the time, I love driving it.
I am 100% sure that when Cav and I were on our way back, when we left early from the bar, because it was dark and you're coming across the bridge and the wind's just coming at you, it was just in the air tonight was on in our brains, and it was Miami Vice time. The entire time back.
Because that bridge, those two bridges going over, man, at night, I was like, he's going to be freezing his ass off.
I was already cold, and then when I started not feeling well,
yeah.
I mean, that was like my driver to go over into their souvenir store and buy that sweatshirt. Because I was like, I am freezing to death here, and I'm starting to feel sick.
Karaoke was interesting.
Before we move on to karaoke, the beach, Chris flew his drone.
Yeah, do you video of that?
I'm going to get him to share it, but he flew it from across the street, which I don't know what body of water that was, but it's gorgeous.
That is
sound,
the
right?
Intercoastal Waterway.
And from the Intercoastal Waterway across the road, the quarter-mile trek from the parking lot to the beach, and then he went out into the ocean.
Yeah.
And then turned around and came back.
Because you were looking at it on the screen, and
yeah,
it was cool to see.
Gorgeous.
If we could get that, we can post it up on YouTube.
Yeah, I will.
So we have that.
So I told myself, because I was watching it, and we had music playing, and I was like, man, this is fucking awesome with the music on. So I'm going to try to put a track on it and then share it with you.
Oh, that's
guys.
awesome.
Yeah, if not, we can do that too.
Yeah.
You should
add
be
a
able to.
track
Oh,
to
you
it.
don't have an iPhone. You should.
I mean,
there's got to be a compatible, like a
yeah,
equivalent.
Yeah, I can Google an app easily and get it done, but
Yeah.
I want to do that before I share it.
That'd be cool.
That's awesome. It was really cool footage.
Yeah.
Really
On to
cool
karaoke.
footage.
You got about 10 more minutes, then we're
No,
moving on
it
to
was
the
fun.
subject of the day.
It was. I knew it would be a weird crowd. It beat the crowd we had last time. We didn't have our dude there, but like, there was the mixture of people.
The people, the playlist, the dancing was interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, just to get the mixture of like the locals who have never, I don't think, left the island,
I like those people.
to like the young kids that were coming in from like probably college, like, oh, we're on our first like adult vacation with all of our friends.
And then the semi-professional singers that were up there.
Right.
It's just a strange...
I will tell
And then
you,
you got like the
Yes.
senior citizens that like, I mean,
that was Sue and Carl.
Mixed bag.
I will never forget their names, Sue and Carl.
Why is that burned into your
Because
brain?
every time I heard one or the other's name, because I was really feeling like crap at this point, so everything was irritating to me.
Okay.
Every time I heard Sue's name or Carl's name, I'm like, they're both freaking coming up, and they're gonna butcher whatever they're singing.
Oh, God.
And it's so true, they did.
They did not let me down one time.
like, I don't understand why they didn't
were
just put
cute.
each other's, like, they didn't just put both names on it. Because you could put two names.
They were cute.
There's
They,
a lot of technology.
They recorded each other's performances.
did.
And, you know, they were cute.
Well, I'll say the first guy, Neil was his name. The first guy, he killed it. I liked him. The old dude that came and sang the first song.
Oh,
She
yeah.
Stop loving
Yep,
her
he did a great job.
today.
He did very...
I mean, it may have been a cathartic moment for him.
It was a good group, though. Good group to vacation with. Everybody was chill. Everybody...
We hired a cabana boy.
We acquired one.
Yeah, you know, and everybody did their part,
Yeah,
you know, like, which was nice.
we found out that pond has 0 fish in it.
Found
It's
out
either
our-
that or fish just don't like Cav and I. That might be the bigger thing.
I don't know. I'm going to go with
And
A.
I will say, we did not come back with as much alcohol as we left with.
Well, we should probably mark that in the calendar because that won't ever happen again, I'm sure.
So that
We
was
had
good.
plenty, a lot. There was a lot.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. There was
Yeah.
a lot of drinking. I loved that we did breakfast every morning, and, like, that was nice that we, like,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was cool, and having like multiple dinners at home
Yeah.
was nice.
Definitely saw the Italian grandma come out more than once in Nicole.
She cooks a lot of food.
Yeah. It's like when I grabbed that bread inadvertently to make fried bologna sandwiches for me and Cav, I was like, I may have hurt her feelings. Because now there might not be enough. Then the next day I'm like, there's a buttload of bread over there. And you took like 20 slices home in a gallon Ziploc bag.
Yeah, I actually went in there. I was going to make a grilled cheese sandwich, and I was immediately told not to use that one. And so it was in there all funny. That was my fault. I had to put them back.
They got used. Nothing like fried bologna on brioche bread.
Well, because when we were when we were shopping, she kept saying she had to find brioche bread, and she was worried the Food Lion wasn't going to have it. And I got to have brioche bread, and I was like, okay, we'll find it. And I was like, but Cav wanted plain white bread for his bologna sandwich. So I was like, when you find your brioche bread, can you just get, and she's not like annoying like some people can be about like that kind of stuff, but she was definitely like, I need it for the French toast. It makes it taste better. It was really good French toast, so I don't want to argue with it, but.
I do have to ask this. Who picked up the frozen biscuits?
I did. It was the only frozen biscuits they had.
I was going to put that on her because she has that affinity for honey. I'm like, Nicole got these.
No. I tried. They had those, and they had the ones in the tin.
Oh, like the little tins?
Yeah.
Those are classic.
No,
like the grands. They were grands.
No, like a round metal tin with like the.
Oh, those are yeast rolls.
Yeah.
No. That is.
That
not
was
a
the
biscuit.
only thing they had. I will say that the Food Lion further north that we went to the next day, just inadvertently, like that one had more selection, but I didn't realize.
Hey, one shot at groceries, and I think it went pretty well. So
yeah, we've perfected that process. And thanks for letting us add stuff to your list.
Yeah, it was kind of cool that it all worked out.
It worked out.
It was so funny when I got up there, and I was like, okay, if it's over 4:30, we'll just take whatever the difference is, and we'll split it up amongst everybody. And they were like, okay. And it was like 4:32. I was like, everybody owes 50 cents. And then the chick used her like Food Lion thing, and it came out to 4:38, and I was like 28, and I was like, oh my god!
Everybody gets a 50-cent bonus.
Now, of course, we went back and spent another like 80 the next day because there was stuff we needed, but
we needed more alcohol.
Yeah,
but it was definitely nice to just be out of here,
100%.
Someplace else, someplace nice.
Yeah, the house was very nice.
No specific agenda,
right?
And just being silly together, which is what I needed.
And I'll tell you, and you said it yourself, that skip cornhole game was a surprising hit.
It's fun.
I mean, it really was fun.
I was just glad because it was a different group of people, and you never know. You think you know people until you travel with them. Mm-hmm. Like I know we get each other, we know each other.
Really?
I
hope so.
But like, and I've been on enough trips with like Amy and now Steph, but like, Cav and Chris has been with us once. Mm-hmm. And that was a very different kind of situation because Nashville was like bam, 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 bam.
Nashville was a bit regimented.
Yeah, well, because we had so much we wanted to get done for birthday celebrations and stuff, and we had too many people. But like the Lorenzos and Cav and Chris being relatively new, you just never know how it's all gonna mesh.
The dynamics.
Yeah, and Cav, didn't really know anybody, and I wasn't sure he was gonna feel comfortable, and he ended up like
he was pretty comfy.
It really didn't take long. But I mean, he had I don't know how many times he said thank you, for inviting me,
nice.
On our trip back. So that was really cool. And he's like, wherever you're going next year, I'm in.
So Chris had really good conversations with Cav.
Nice.
Yep.
And that worked out. And he also had really good conversations with Billy, and that worked out for him. And
that's awesome.
So on the car ride back, he was like, "Okay, all right." He's like, "That was cool. That was unexpected, like an unexpected surprise." And I'm like, "Yeah, we're fucking cool people."
The only thing I would recommend is not having a class because
I haven't
writing 2 papers drunk.
Oh,
and attending
it's fun.
missing one class and attending the other one shit-faced. It was definitely...
You did it.
Well,
It's college. They understand.
That was what kept us up till after midnight the last night.
Yeah, I had to submit that paper.
And I was like, I'm not just going to sit here.
I sobered up a little bit, and I reread it, and I'm like, ooh, might have to make some corrections on grammar there. But it's all good. All right, let's talk about it.
All right, so you've watched the Netflix one.
Mm-hmm.
And we have watched the Netflix and the Hulu and the Instagram Reels and everything else related to the documentary called The Crash.
We understand we're behind the times, but we had to wait for Dee to catch up.
And I only did Netflix. I haven't
It's all
gone
No,
over to...
it's
I didn't
so much
do
better.
Hulu, and I haven't done all the
I
Instagram
mean, you
stuff.
get a little bit more, I won't say more, but more detail, but not worth watching with Hulu.
All
The only
right.
thing I thought was interesting
Sorry,
about
Hulu?
the Hulu one was that it was first, because it was an ABC,
The Mean Girl Murders.
but the mother of the kiddo who was just unfortunately wrong place, wrong times, the friend, not the
Yeah.
boyfriend, she was the primary interviewee in the Hulu one.
Okay.
Was it the mom or the sister?
The mom.
That's right. I remember,
Whereas the sister and the dad did a lot with the Netflix one.
I remember looking, after watching the Netflix one with the sister and then seeing the Hulu, was like, whew, there's some changes been had.
I feel like she calmed down. I think she went through a period.
I was talking about the hair.
Yeah, I think she.
No, I think they looked through the family lineup and they're like, who is the most atrocious family member we could put on TV? And it was her.
But her hair didn't look like that in the Hulu.
I talking about the sister of the boyfriend that died.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They did that on purpose for ratings. But let's get into the actual storyline.
Right.
So, boyfriend, girlfriend, tumultuous.
Big age difference.
Big?
4 years.
4 years.
Okay.
I mean, that's pretty decent at that age.
Yeah. And they live their lives online.
Mm-hmm.
And they depicted good times. They depicted some toxic traits. And it's still, I feel, I don't know if it's editing, but it felt like the people that know are dead.
Right.
I 100% think it was premeditated by her. And you get a little bit more of that, like when you that's what I was talking about, details when it comes to the Hulu one. Because you get details that she rehearsed that route multiple times before the event and had no business ever being in that area. It wasn't on the way or in any way, shape, or form to a place that she or any of them would have to go.
I need some court transcripts.
I don't know. I didn't get from either one of them. I didn't get the vibe that it was premeditated in the sense that I'll stand by my mentality on it. I think it was purposeful and intentful to cause harm and to scare him. I genuinely will stand by. I don't think she was mentally, maturely, or emotionally developed enough to understand the consequences of what she did. I think she had every intention of running that into that wall and scaring the fuck out of him. I'm seeing it, and this is where I told him.
Do you think that she didn't think that they were gonna all die?
I don't think. I genuinely, and the only reason I say that is because there's been several things that have happened at my job, and I've had to deal with some kids that are young, and it's becoming more and more prevalent. There's a lack of understanding of the finality of death and an understanding of you can't take that back once it happens.
At 17, how old was she?
But I don't think
She
was 18 when it happened because she had just graduated high school.
She's had people die in her life, I'm assuming, and the finality of
I don't think
life-
she cares because, unfortunately,
I think she understands death.
I do not.
And the finality, I also don't think she cared.
I don't think
I'm not letting her off the hook like that.
We're seeing I'm not letting her off the hook. I think it's a problem with how we're raising kids and what they're being exposed to. There's more and more studies being out there where kids are, because of the level of entitlement, the lack of accountability their entire lives, they do not grasp it developmentally. Their brains are not developing and learning consequences and impact for their behaviors. They think, I can do this, and in the moment they think that's what they want to do, and they don't realize and have an understanding that beyond that, you can't take it back. It's done.
I do agree on that, and I just don't know that death is part of that. Like, I think she meant to kill them.
I think...
And then she accidentally fucked around and survived.
There's a lot of people that believe that she meant for herself to die too.
Yeah,
right.
But
I can see that.
But the way the vehicle impacted, it impacted heavily on that right side or passenger side of it. But I think another part of it, and I know people have said this before, but there's a huge desensitization
to death,
and a lot of it, unfortunately, comes from video games and crap we let kids watch.
I think it's an early exposure. I think it's people trying to protect their kids too much from, like, even in the world, like, nobody wants to talk about their pet dying. Parents lie to their kids about their pet dying. Oh, it ran away, because I don't want them to be exposed to death. They're too young to understand it. But you don't develop the understanding of what death is if you're never exposed to it. And so you either get
but don't you think our parents did that to us? I mean, like, generations beyond us told their kids that their dog went to the farm.
I always knew when my dog died.
Know,
we buried it in the backyard.
But there's parents that did that, and we would have been the product of that, and we get it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't. Maybe it's a combination, because I do agree. I don't think it's just video games. There's been a lot of studies out there, but I do think there is a when you see an actor on TV die and then the actor pops up again on another show. There, and we've all been exposed to that, but there is when you combine accountability, lack of consequences, this desensitization, which I can't even speak right now.
No, it's a tough word.
It is a tough word.
Across the board, I think all of those things together result in what we're seeing, and we're seeing it more and more. Like, I have 10-year-olds that are talking about bashing people's heads in, and they just need to fucking die, but they don't understand what they're talking about. Like, a 10-year-old who bashed a kid's head in the cafeteria and was like, I was going to keep going. I was going to keep doing until he wasn't awake anymore.
That's a psychopath.
And it's like...
They don't understand. I get what you said. They don't understand the consequences. They don't know that A plus B equals C. Yeah, in a lot of cases.
Let's go back to her. Not generally speaking, but her.
But her, okay.
That is a weird family.
I think she was the toxic one, right?
100%.
We can agree to that, right?
I don't think he was perfect.
No.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But he was wanting out of the relationship, too.
I think she was the toxic one.
Yep.
And that she probably ramped up her level of violence in the relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And I didn't know that she practiced the route. I didn't see the other shows. But when I saw that footage and where she never hit the brakes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. My problem with her in that moment was the kid in the back seat.
Right.
Like, if you knew you were going to do this, why did you take his life too?
Because she didn't care.
Right.
Yeah.
I 100% believe she did not care. She was going to do what she wanted to do, because there's like audio he like recorded on someone else's phone or something of like when he was trying to end the relationship. And she's like, you better let me in or I'm going to go do this.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
like,
one.
and it's like,
that was on the Netflix one.
And it's just like, she doesn't care. She's going to get her way. And then you start seeing her parents, and it's like, okay, now you kind of see why.
Those two pissed me clean off.
Right?
Oh my God.
I wanted your opinion of them. That's what I was waiting for.
I was like, y'all should have been swallowed. You should have been fucking...
You should have been a stain on the sheets.
You should have been vaccinated. You should have been... vasectomied. I don't know. Those two should have never had kids.
Talk about
Those two together made that.
Right.
Yeah.
A complete lack of awareness of what they created.
They were in 100% denial.
100. Yeah.
And excused away everything. Your child killed 2 people.
And,
Yeah.
then,
And you saw her every day be a complete bitch. And just was like, oh, that's just the way she is.
There's like
Okay.
so much more coming out about them now, and especially like her and the dad, where there's been like texts and stuff where there's suspicion of maybe there was something there.
Yeah.
I mean, I try not to, but like, to me, the big thing with the only thing that's come out since we watched it that I've seen that makes me go is like the jail phone calls
And the Carney talk.
where the mother is like talking to her and is so excited to share with her that her story is now worldwide. Like, people in Europe are talking about her, and you're trending on social media, and maybe Kim Kardashian will like reach out to like say hi, and like,
I think this is where she goes bad, right? There are parents, generally speaking, now again, that rather be friends with their kids than parent them, and she is 100% prime example
Absolutely.
of that.
absolutely,
She is not acting in any elevated parental position whatsoever. She might as well have been another kid in the car.
right.
Mentally, like, there's...
Oh yeah, when she did her statement, in front of the court,
yeah.
Ugh.
I was like,
even
bitch, what?
the judge called her out, and I was like, "Thank you, Your Honor."
You know it had to be bad though, because like judges try to stay like removed,
Impartial.
Yeah.
and and
Yeah.
she was like, "Excuse me." Like,
that was so bad.
It was so bad. I'm like, this is you're supposed to be saying words that impact your child's sentencing.
right,
What the fuck are you doing right now?
right.
I have seen stuff there. There was one, and it was a girl that I started following on Instagram that was in the same jail, same
Oh, you
cell
saw
block,
that.
all that stuff as her,
Mm-hmm.
and how she presents herself, in the little blurb that she's in near the end of the Netflix one.
Where she's in jail and
Yeah,
her
yeah.
attorneys over there. Yeah.
With,
Oh, that was another
well,
one.
that was just the whole.
Is that good?
Yeah, you're watching the whole interview and you're like, she's just something seemed
She's
off.
acting.
Something seemed weird, and then when she literally turns and she's like, "Was that good?" You're like, "Oh, holy crap! You literally just outed yourself!" Like,
They put a little thing at the bottom that her attorney was present
yeah,
Yeah.
at the bottom.
But this girl, and I have to find it, and I'll send you the link. She's done a couple of videos just calling out this chick, and about how much BS and how she carries herself, and how she like didn't take her long to like align herself with the other lifers and stuff in there, and then the way I forget she like came up with her own nickname, and I'm like, this chick, she's just trying to make herself seem like this dominant, cool, better than everyone.
But a
I
lot of
would-
people out there act like that.
but
They
it's
really do.
but I feel
it's
like
the entitlement. That
it
she's
is,
talking
and
about.
to
Exactly.
me, I think like it's very scary from being in the world of like education and seeing kids and seeing, no offense, like a rapid decline. And anybody you can talk to in the world of education will tell you, like, kids are kids. We're always gonna have those entitled kids. You're always gonna have those bad seeds, or like the kids whose parents don't want to hold them accountable. But like, it's a rapid decrease and like an increase in those types of kids. Like, it's all of them now. It's every time your kid gets disciplined, there's a parent on the phone arguing with administration, appealing, a suspension and fighting. It's every time you try to discipline a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Every parent now, it's not one or two, it's every parent going like, why did my child get in trouble? What did the teacher do first? And if you don't have video footage of your kid fucking up, they have to they have to go against what they and pull back the consequence.
That's terrible.
And it's sad because it's going to become like, sadly, like, for lack of a better word, an epidemic, where this is going to be more of a thing where kids are going to do stupid shit, not realizing the consequences of their actions and what they could potentially be setting themselves up for.
Right.
They don't realize it because they're so used to having someone come save them or get them out of it, or they, not having to suffer the consequences. And it's
I saw
it's so hard for me.
I saw a video today, and I may have saved it, but it was a woman. She crashed through a toll booth and killed someone. In this toll booth, I guess it was right near the beach or something somewhere. Drove through, went onto the beach like nothing happened. And
what do you mean?
I mean, she drove her vehicle onto the beach.
She drove it through the gate.
Yeah, and when she went through it, she hit someone and killed them.
Okay.
Like it was nothing, and kept going. Went to the beach. I mean, there were other vehicles parked on the beach, like you do.
That's the part I'm asking about. She got out of her car and laid a towel down and hung out at the beach? What do you mean went to the beach?
That's the part that's disbelievable.
She kept driving to the beach. Her truck was parked in the surf, but she was sitting on a chair, like a beach chair, with some other person, and a lifeguard, I guess, saw it all happen in his tower and was over there and called the cops. And the cops come over, and then she was surprised and in shock when they picked her up and put her in cuffs and took her to jail. She's like, what do you mean?
Yeah, you hit a human.
It's like, do you not know what you just did?
Good
People
Lord.
just don't. I don't know. It makes me so sad. It's scary because where do we how do you fix it and turn it back around and get it back on track so that people don't think the world is just for their taking, and you have to pay attention to other people and care about
I have a recommendation. It's it's not. I'm not here to solve world problems.
Kill the power.
But we've got to stop blaming the kids. We've got to go back to the parents.
Which we've said a couple times on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Several times.
Yeah. They are a product of
their upbringing.
Right.
100%.
And so we have to go back to the parents and be like, you must give these kids consequences.
Right.
When you were talking about, parents calling up the school and defending the kids, I'm one of those parents because I want to understand everything that happened because I'm going to impose my own punishment if I have enough information.
That's different, right?
Right. And I will save face for my kids, but if they're wrong, they're still going to be punished.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want the school to punish my kids. I want to do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Taking your fun away.
Right?
Well, the way I was always raised was it happens twice. You get in trouble at school and you get in trouble at home.
Right.
Oh, 100%.
Because I also don't like that things don't have the opportunity to go away. And then your kid can mess up once, mess up twice. Suddenly, it follows them throughout their whole school career, and they get typecasted or stereotyped, or that shit goes in their records, or you're not allowed to even fuck up once because they will always see you that way. And so I feel like I have to protect my kid, and on the back end, go fucking, fuck them up if they did something bad.
Right.
I feel like you got to do both because it happens. It happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think that the system is trying to actually recognize that it's not okay for a kid to make a mistake, because there are different things in place now to from a school perspective to make sure that there's not things going in permanent files if it's a one-time thing, or and it's not going to travel beyond elementary school if they do something stupid in elementary school. Obviously a level of offense physical aggression and dangerous harming another person is not typically one that gets brushed under the rug beyond elementary school. But elementary school, even getting in a fight won't follow you if it's one time.
Well, and I think we in some ways we are starting to see a bit of a shift in the climate when it comes to, you know, like, kids are just going rogue and doing whatever, and there's no consequences, or, you know, because they're underage, the consequences are limited. And, you know, I remember, like, when we were younger, it's like, oh, you can get in trouble, but at 18, your record's scrubbed,
Right.
you know, kind of deal. And shockingly, this was introduced in D.C. and supported by the D.C. government and everything, with all, like, these teen takeover, that kind of crap. And it's starting to spread to other areas that have been having, like, these teen takeovers, of going, we're going to find these kids, and we're going to press charges on them and
As
you.
adults.
And then, but we're going to they're going to press charges on the parents also.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's like, these are your children. You're
Right, yeah.
supposed to be, you know, teaching them right and wrong.
I want to see more of
Holding
that.
the parent accountable
Yeah.
for the
Because
lack of
that's
parent.
where the issue
So
is allowed to fester and grow, and
that
they become professionals.
yeah, I mean,
That's where it
that
happens.
that movement is starting to happen, and I think we'll see it in more, you know, cities where you've seen a lot of
You
this
think
crap
that'll
go
wake
on.
parents up to saying, like,
I'll be like, your mom and your dad need to sit in a jail cell for 30 days.
Yeah,
because I'm not one.
Sitting there as a family.
I don't think it's wrong for a kid's record to get scrubbed at 18, especially if they're just. But I do think you need to. Parents are the ones that are letting their kids out at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning unless they're sneaking out. And if your kid is sneaking out on a regular basis at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, what are you doing that's allowing that to be the
They're
case?
sleeping.
Like, you know what I
They're
mean?
fucking exhausted. They're tired. Oh,
of course,
God.
she did it.
I mean,
I
my
I
sister.
thought I tightened that down enough. I didn't.
Like, my older sister snuck out once.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you kids do it. You've snuck out. Like, it happens. She snuck out once, and she never did that again because the consequences were swift and
Yeah.
strong. You know what I mean? Like, kids are going to be kids. They're going to test limits. It's up to parents to say, nope, not okay.
Yeah, it's not the government or the police's responsibility. They're not their kids. It's ultimately I mean, if one of our kids effed up, we're gonna take care of it.
And
I don't know if the
should
kids are like, they're increasingly getting dumber, and they're also increasingly getting more informed, because they will turn on the parents and overthrow the consequences
100%.
because everything's at their fingertips.
everything.
Too.
Yeah,
They
And
can
so
get an
the power-
Uber. They can.
The power balance is gone.
Like, I don't need you to drive me these places. I can sneak out and be gone, and you won't even know.
The power balance
Yep.
is gone. We had a
100%.
healthy fear of our parents because we knew
to this day.
what they
I mean, to this day.
we knew what they told us, and it was okay to strike fear in your children.
But don't you think your kids still fear you a little bit?
Oh yeah, for sure. But
Yep.
there is a different set of parents who did not employ that tactic.
Well, I think because people are so. However, these parents were raised, and maybe it's because, like, the whole latchkey thing. I don't know. Like I was raised by really strong, strict parents to some level. Like, they were strict about safety and respect.
Amen.
Not necessarily other things. Like, I never had a curfew, that kind of stuff. But safety and respect. But they were also genuinely loving. And my dad didn't always have the most time, but he made the most of the time he had. Like, there was always love. Never questioned that my parents loved me, even though there's strict rules. And when raising my kids, same thing. I was a tyrant to some level. But I also was extremely loving, and all of our downtime was together building. And I think because a lot of parents are overworked and they feel like they can't be strict because they don't have enough time. There's like a guilt factor.
So they want to be
Their friends.
the friend parent.
Because they don't want their kids to hate them because they don't have the time to balance the love and the structure. So they're like, I'll just give up the structure so that I can just have...
At least I have the relationship where it's always happy-go-lucky.
But it's backfiring now.
It's backfiring.
Yeah, 100%.
I will agree to that. I see that in some of my friends that have kids. They're afraid to not be liked by their kids.
Right.
And so even when they give out punishment, I seen them immediately take it back, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? Was that for show? Because that was ridiculous. You just undid everything.
You're going to pay for this later when you get home. No, you're not.
Yeah, like, yeah, you're okay. I'm sorry that I yelled at you. You don't have to do that. It was me. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Like,
And
no. I mean, I've apologized to my kids
of course.
for the way I did things. You're still in trouble. I'm apologizing because I couldn't control myself.
Right.
It doesn't undo what you've done.
Yep.
You're still in fucking trouble.
But I should have handled myself differently.
And you can do that. You can still
Acknowledge fault.
And I think, as parents, there's times where you hit the limiter quick and you go past it. Mm-hmm. But then when you have a chance to step back and go, need to follow up on this.
But there's still a consequence.
There's still consequence there.
Yes.
Yeah, and with a lot of the kids these days, there's zero consequence ever. Like when the kid does something, it's like, no way my kid could have done that.
Well, that's the thing that I think is so interesting. Like about this, the case with her is, I would love to go back because there's been so many reports about how she was bullied, like a bully in school. Mm-hmm. She was in trouble all the time. She was disrespectful. And the father even said, when the school would call me, I would immediately say, "Did you do it?" And she'd go, "Nope." And he'd go, "Okay, that's all I needed to hear."
Yeah.
And
I think there's a weird relationship there.
But you also have to wonder, like, what kind of consequences were going on in the school. Like, if she was such a tyrant, like, I would love to know from the school.
Why didn't she get booted?
How did you not have more of an idea what
they knew
heinous creature your
they
child
were
was?
delusional, because that would mean they would have to acknowledge that they did a poor job raising her, and they just weren't going to do that.
So we can all agree that she's where she needs to be.
Right.
Yeah.
But now there's a new one we have to watch.
But the parents should probably be there also.
Right. 100%.
Yeah.
And castrated.
There you go.
I was getting to that. I was landing this plane on that.
I will tell you, I saw a thing today that said, just when you thought whatever her name was the worst human on the planet, watch this one.
So we're watching that this evening is what you're saying.
It'll make you...
What was the one you and I watched?
Well, can we know?
I'm looking it up. I took a picture of it.
Okay. Don't be just blowing past that.
What was was it Escaping Paradise?
Oh, God.
That sounds familiar.
Oh, girl.
Oh, you've got to watch it. You have got to watch it.
I actually would love your perspective on this, too.
Yeah. So maybe...
She's got a couple we got to give her because the religious one.
Oh, yeah, that one too. God, there's a lot you got to catch up on here.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know I was...
But
tasked with homework.
I wanted to make sure we did not miss this.
Maternal Instinct.
Okay.
It's brand new. It's on Netflix. They said that if you think that this chick from The Crash is crazy,
Sharilla,
wait till you watch this girl.
All right, so we're having pork chop kebabs tonight. I guess you're staying, so we can all watch that.
Oh.
So.
You didn't have a life, did you?
I have a huge life.
Okay, maybe you're not.
Crazy
but
life.
I wanted to make sure we didn't miss this while we were here, because we started this before our hiatus. And I want to make sure we...
Save it for Sunday?
I love how you let me land plans.
Oh, shit.
It's not just you, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our segment that's been previously announced for no apparent reason. Save it for Sundays. So anybody got anything?
No, I thought it was only coming up if we had something. Do you have something?
You should have a whole list.
You should have a whole list.
I do?
You should.
From
You
what?
should.
I do.
Okay.
I always do.
What is this?
I thought maybe someone else...
Can you tell we're not a professional?
I mean, I thought someone else might want to go.
You know what? Even if I had a good one, it's not written down. Therefore,
Right.
it didn't happen. And there's no going back into the files.
That's why I have this.
That's right. Here we go.
But there was one, I mean...
Maybe yours will trigger mine. I don't know. We'll see.
This one goes way back, and I wish these had like date stamps on them when you put them in, because that might help my memory. But
okay.
it's probably
That's
not
a good
going
edit. We're going to have to do dates.
But this one was called It Was Dark and It Felt Weird. And I have no clue of what that was.
Was it something about...
Wasn't
like
there something
water?
in the bed?
Oh.
So, no.
I don't know.
Can
I
I
wasn't
exit
here.
now?
I wasn't here for any of that.
I don't know. That's I'm looking for help here.
I thought it was something in the bed. Like we were like using feet to do something, and you were like, and it wasn't anything major, but like you were like, it was dark and it felt weird, so I wasn't sure what it was.
Probably
Was
your
it your
feet.
foot?
Gonna put a check mark on that one. We nailed it.
Your
Thanks,
feet
guys.
could be the answer to a lot of these. What's the next one?
Oh, this one is I've contemplated this, and every time I look back at it, I go, "What is it?
Don't know.
Do I have a small head or big hands?"
Neither.
Because like when I do this, I engulf my head. But
Doesn't
I'm like,
everybody.
Let's see. I think I have a small head.
Well, I have a giant head. Because mine fingers don't even touch.
Wait a minute.
I'm doing okay.
Should
Doing,
it be the same?
Thumb, right?
No,
Thumb.
do thumbs at the edge. So they clap.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, that's good.
mine don't.
No, bring them further. No, so that's why I was going.
Am I supposed to do ears?
Tip of the ear.
Yes, and then now bring
Do
your
ears.
fingers together. Oh, wait a minute. You got a big head.
Really?
If you go,
Maybe I have a big head and a small head and big hands.
if you go tipping your,
No, your hands, if they were too big, they would.
They would
You need to get the
overlap.
microphone back in your face.
they would overlap.
They kind of do.
No, that. I don't
But
think-
ours intertwined.
Yeah, I feel like it's normal.
You think so?
Yeah.
I really this was a shower thought.
We have people.
I have a lot of shower thoughts.
We have people with little heads. I would know.
We're not naming names, correct?
Like it's not like when we.
Oh.
No, like when you asked me the other day, is my head shrinking?
Because it's tiny. I
See?
felt like it's tiny.
This is
Well,
an
it turns
honest
out my
conversation.
body's just expanding. That's what.
So does that mean your fingers are shrinking?
No, I took a picture and I was like, my head's so tiny. And it turns out it's just me expanding. That's why it looks
Your
like
head's not keeping up. Is what you're saying.
it's not.
I mean, when I take pictures with you, I don't feel like my head stands out.
So you guys got the same size. We have to strategically position ourselves. Like,
You got to be forward. She's got to be backwards.
Yes.
so I don't have a tiny head. Like our favorite pose is for me to put like my head on your shoulder,
Yeah.
but my head looks like
It does.
It's like a cantaloupe
It
and a
looks like
watermelon.
the Beetlejuice. It looks like the Beetlejuice head dropped to the side.
Oh, don't make me laugh. I probably just peed my pants.
Well, that's nothing new around here.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Apparently-
like that's. I just had something too. Fuck.
Yeah, see, you got to write it down immediately.
Yeah, it's
We were just talking about like.
very fleeting over here.
I literally got out of the shower on my other one and just wrote shower thoughts. And now I'm like, what was I talking about? What was I thinking?
Damn.
I will tell you this.
You need to take better notes.
I will be dyeing my hair.
Why? I love it.
No.
I love it. The gray looks so good.
Here's the problem. We went on vacation,
Uh-huh.
and I wear my hair back all the time. We were on the pool. Those pictures
Look great.
are hideous.
No, they're not.
Not, I mean, it is, but because of the multiple colors of hair that I have, like the blonde and the dyeing out red and the grays, it just looks. If I had the money to upkeep getting my hair professionally done with like that grow out gray, I would do it. I'm not spending the money to do that. So we're just gonna do box jobs for a while until I can.
Not to be confused with box jumps. We're not doing those.
Or hand jobs.
Oh.
I mean, we can debate that.
Not we.
no, not we.
I was trying to help you out.
Focused towards her.
Oh my God. Yeah.
The sentence would have been, we're just going to do hand jobs until,
Right.
yes,
Box
jobs.
box dye jobs.
There it is.
There we go. Let's use all the words.
And once in a blue moon, I'll pay the money to have it done professionally. It's just so damn expensive.
Well, it takes a
Well,
while,
you know
apparently.
what would be less expensive? Letting it grow out.
Thank you,
Ugh.
Dee. Thank you for your support in this
You're
moment.
welcome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
At least someone supports me.
One of your wives better.
And ladies and gentlemen, this has been Save It for Sunday. See, it won't get it in there. You gotta do that. That was fun.
I'll start thinking of stuff.
And writing it down? Good idea.
I will.
That's a good idea.
I'll try to send it to you if I.
So then we'll have the text message strand.
Yeah, because writing it down, I'm gonna lose it. I'm not gonna
I got-
know where I put. I have 5 notepads floating around at all times.
Just gotta grab the right one.
I'll
I
have
got
to bring
fussed-
them. I'd have to bring all of them to the show.
Got fussed at earlier
For what?
because I was like, "We podcasting?" She's like, "Yeah, we talked about it." And I was like, "Did you confirm?" She's like, "You're in the text strand." I'm like, "That's your job."
I didn't know we had assigned jobs.
Well, she does. It's the text strand.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
I know that it's every day at 5. I mean, every Sunday at 5.
It was every day at 5. God Almighty.
Yeah.
We suck.
Yeah.
We're not
I
that
just
popular
kept saying.
yet.
I just kept saying like
Let's get to 40 people.
I'm
then we
going
can do it.
to let them know that I'm going to be running late, and then something will happen, and that message never came. That happened like 4 times.
Does it really?
Yeah, it happened 4 times today.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So when your message came in, I was really annoyed with myself for not having sent it first.
4 times.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But look, it still worked out.
It did.
We got some cooking to do,
That
though.
was my 50 moment.
It happens to the best of us. But ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you joining us this week after our hiatus. We know you missed us. As always. But make sure you check us out on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, and every other place you get your most amazing podcasts made by the 3 of us here at Shaken and Disturbed.
Woo woo.
We appreciate y'all. Ladies, it's good to have you back in the chairs this week.
It's good to be here.
We're no steps closer to having the new camera going,
Okay.
but one of these years we will make it happen, or it may just be a disconnect between me and the camera. I don't know. But we'll get it figured out one way. I've bought so many cables that still don't work that I just want to
Just a little girl.
We're a cable store.
throw them all. I mean, they're everywhere. They're behind here. They're over there. You know, it's just stuff is everywhere right now.
Are you researching it?
Yeah, this was supposed to work with like data and video, the ones that I got, and I was lied to by my friends in China again.
Oh. Well, if anybody out there knows what we need, let us know.
It's a USB-A to USB-C that will support video, and it needs to be 30 feet long because the camera's got to go all the way over there.
Well,
in
by
the
the
corner.
time you figure it out, maybe we'll have the money. We can just get a second camera and then just have 2.
Well, we need 3 because there's 3 of us, unless I'm going off camera.
Oh.
Then I have to buy
I can
digital
just move
video.
really close to you.
Then I have to buy digital video software too. At that point, if you're doing 3,
I'll move close to you, and then we'll have one on D. And
am I gonna like bring the desk all the way up and you guys just scoot in under it? Kind of deal that we're talking
People
about.
already think we're weird, so let's not
You
do
know.
that.
Let them talk. But again, thank you guys so much. Welcome back to the show, and we hope you have a great week. We know you missed us, so we'll probably do this again next Sunday. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you're leaving for a week. Well, not the big trip.
no, not the big trip, but I'll be back on the weekend. So we're still good there. Everybody have a great week. Thank you so much for tuning in to us, and we will see you soon.